Yeah, it's Zach, stepping up to the game, living life prepared, I'm not here for the fame. With a plan in my hand, gotta make it alright. Through the storms and the struggles, I'm ready to fight. Prepare for the worst while I aim for the best. Zach's unique prepping, we're reaching new heights. Living strong and ready, we're chasing the lights. With courage as armor, we'll conquer the day. Together we rise, we'll fight our own way. Stacking knowledge and skills, I'm building my base. In this world of chaos, I'm finding my space. No fear in the hustle, I'm sharpening my tools. When the world brings the waves, I'm breaking the rules. Stand tall, keep grinding, never lose sight. Yeah, Zach's unique prepping, we're reaching new heights. Living strong and ready, we're chasing the lights. With courage as armor, we'll conquer the day. Together we rise, we'll find our own way. We'll find our own way. Stand tall, keep grinding, never lose sight. Stacking knowledge and skills, I'm building my base. In this world of chaos, I'm finding my space. No fear in the hustle, I'm sharpening my tools. When the world brings the waves, I'm breaking the rules. Stand tall, keep grinding, never lose sight. Never lose sight. Yeah, stand tall, keep grinding, never lose sight. Lift, break every chain, with Zach in the lead. We'll never feel pain, never feel pain, never feel pain. With Zach in the lead, we'll never feel pain, never feel pain, never feel pain. With Zach in the lead, we'll never feel pain. With Zach in the lead, we'll never feel pain. With Zach in the lead, we'll never feel pain. We'll never feel pain, we'll never feel pain. We'll never feel pain.
Out on the road, or safe at home. Life can turn on a dime when you're on your own. But there's a light, guiding hands acts here to show you how to make a stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unique Prepping, where innovation meets preparation, and everyone's unique abilities come together to build a stronger, united community. Unique Prepping exists to empower individuals to embrace their unique strengths and abilities while preparing for the challenges of tomorrow. Our channel is about more than just survival, it's about thriving in every aspect of life. We focus on practical prepping, from mastering gardening and sustainable living to honing essential survival skills, fostering a spirit of self-reliance, and building meaningful connections with like-minded individuals who share the same goals. Why unique? Because we believe that everyone, regardless of their circumstances or abilities, has something valuable to contribute to the prepping community. We are here to break down barriers, challenge limitations, and show that preparation is for everyone. This is a space where creativity meets practicality, and where we celebrate the diverse talents and perspectives that make us stronger together. It's not about fitting into a mold. It's about embracing what makes each of us special and leveraging those strengths to overcome challenges. Here, we don't just prepare for the future, we embrace it with open arms and open minds, crafting a lifestyle that values self-reliance, resilience, and the spirit of unity. Whether it's growing our own food, building essential skills, or navigating life's challenges with unique abilities, we're here to show that nothing can hold us back. Our goal is to equip you with the tools, strategies, and confidence needed to tackle life's uncertainties head-on and emerge stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever. In this journey, we strive to empower you with knowledge, inspire you with ideas, and unite us all through a shared mission, to be ready, to be resourceful, and to be resilient. Together, we can face any storm, rise above any obstacle, and shine light on the path forward. Through collaboration and determination, we can create a community where everyone feels valued and supported, where no challenge is too great, and where the bonds we build stand the test of time. So, let's gear up, get creative, and continue this incredible journey of prepping, learning, and growing as a community. This is Unique Prepping, where every step we take is a step towards a brighter and more secure tomorrow. It's more than just a channel, it's a movement, a way of life, and a promise to face the future together. Are you ready? Let's dive in and get started. At Unique Prepping, we're all about building stronger communities and preparing for the unexpected. Now, we're taking our mission even further by partnering with Stolen Spirits, a powerful initiative focused on raising awareness for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Together, we're blending preparedness with advocacy, shining a light on the issues that matter most. Join us as we unite for a cause, inspire change, and build a future where every voice is heard and every life is valued. Unique Prepping and Stolen Spirits, stronger together.
What's
Hello,
up,
hello,
man?
hello.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Unique Prepping, where we talk about all things preparedness, self-reliance, and the importance of community in an ever-changing world. If you're new here, my name is Unique, and this channel is all about helping people, no matter their situation, background, or unique abilities, understand the value of prepping, being ready for the unexpected, and taking charge of their own future. Today, Unique Q&A. Pick My Brain, the series where I answer your questions, whether it's about my prepping journey, simple tips, faith, my personal experiences, general. Y'all bring the best to give you my most honest. No topic is off the table. So if you've ever been curious about how I press, how I make things work with my unique abilities, or what my thoughts are on different survival strategies, this is the place for it. But before we get into the Q&A, I want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting this channel, whether you're a subscriber or just finding your way here for the first. The Unique Prepping community is built on real faith, and that we are stronger when we learn from each other. So if you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the note, don't miss out on future videos. Great content coming, and you won't want to miss it. Now, let's talk about what today's Q&A is all about. I asked y'all to send in questions, and let me great ones. Some of them really made me think, some were straight up fun, others touched on deeper for everyone in the prepping world to consider. Taking them down one by one, sharing my thoughts, experiences, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. And remember, if you answered in the next episode, make sure to. I love hearing from y'all, and your input is what's this series fun. Alright, I think that's enough intro, let's jump right into it.
Hey, how is everyone? Hey,
Is this?
Brady.
Hi, Jamie.
Good to see
Hi,
everyone's face.
you too. Hi, Shane. Hi, Zach.
Is that his? Is that his connection or mine?
I
That's
think
what I
it's
was
his
thinking too. I
because
think it's
I'm
you.
hearing it too.
Oh, okay, Zach.
Hi, Shane. I don't know you yet, but I'm
Oh,
here.
hi. I'm the
I'm
black
above
guy.
you.
He, he's the buff. He's sick. He's Shane. He's all the people. I was so confused at first when I met him. He had so many names.
And apparently you are
Well, the channel is a sick
Sick.
2210. The character is Sir Buff Drinks a
22.
Lot. No, I'm just a crazy black guy. Do like movie reviews and stuff like that. Been getting more into live streams, covering like South Sits and just crazy videos, police videos, stuff like that.
So the crazy not white guy. Okay, I get it. No,
Yeah. That wouldn't be the first time. Zach!
I'm just playing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's typing. We're in trouble.
Oh, there you are. Did you eat yet? What you eat today, man? I know you always be eating something interesting.
That was my Q&A question for him.
Oh,
Where does he put it? Where does he put it? He's always eating.
this boy will eat. Me and Battlefield come up there, man. We going to the buffet. I'm gonna let you have fun. Found this primo parking spot tonight. Went to this truck stop, just slapped full hundreds of trucks. And I'm like, ugh, what's that across the interstate? Little bitty Circle K, 4 truck spots. Only 2 trucks here. I'm like, yes. Oh, speaking of which,
Be careful though, Shane. You'll be all over the internet. They'll say that you're live streaming while you're in your truck.
And I
I always
can't
scream in my truck.
I
Cracks me
can't
up.
read chat because I don't have my laptop with me right here, but so hi everybody. Don't know what you're saying, but hi everybody.
Oh yeah, I can't see chat either. Why you gotta hit buttons to see chat? I don't feel like turning my laptop on. Setting it up. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
Zach, if I suddenly pop down, you know why. I was talking to you about it earlier this afternoon, so. But I'm gonna
Hey,
try.
Ron. Oh, thank you, Chicken Snake. It's Nathan Explosion from Metalopocalypse. Hit the right button here. Yeah. Whoa. Ha! What's his biggest fear? Missing a meal.
Ain't that the truth? I keep muting because my baby's in the background.
I can't do this.
Brady, I put a message in back chat you can read. Well, Shane can read it too, but.
Oh, Zach, that candy store we went to the other day when we took the stream in there, that Uranus place. I'm headed towards the original location right now. It's funny because me and producer were talking about this last night. How I haven't been to Missouri in a while, and this morning it was like, "I go down to Springfield, Missouri, and pick up." I was like, "You've got to be joking me, really?" So I get to go see my old stomping grounds. I don't want to go. Turn that off.
Yeah,
BP,
guys.
to answer your question, my biggest fear is falling. And buff I had 8 mini cinnamon Eggos, 8 air-fried beef taquitos and 2 BLTs.
Jesus Christ. Had a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit this morning and some beef jerky.
I had sushi. Well, I'm having sushi now. That's it. That's why I said, where does he put it?
Look, I was proud of myself, you guys. I made fillets on the grill, and it was amazing. I'm not usually the one that cooks on the grill, but just because I don't doesn't mean I can't.
That's
Because
right.
Hey, Rome.
it was so good. And they were like the perfect medium. It was so good. With some sauteed onions.
So I guess I missed the memo. I didn't know that you had told people to. Oh, it was probably yesterday when I fell asleep, or the other day when I fell asleep in your live, when you said for everybody to send questions. I didn't catch
I
that.
missed that memo too, Brady, so it's not just you. I'm a slacker.
Well, his last live, he sent me the link, told me 30 minutes, Brady, 30 minutes. I said, okay. That 30 minutes seemed like it took a lifetime. Next thing you know, I woke up and it was over. I never made it in. I fell asleep
Well,
waiting.
I got some questions for you. Start off with the most important one. How long have you been gay? All right, but seriously though, seriously, Battlefield had asked you one. I'm kind of curious about too. What's your biggest fear?
He said his biggest fear is falling.
Like off of a high height or just in general?
And Zach, another one. How do you deal with all the criticism and the hate outside of YouTube, like in real life? Or does it happen very often?
Comes up like the type that just ignores it. Oh God, I gotta put these somewhere.
That's what I would think. But see, I'm the type of person that if I know you don't like me, I'm just gonna sit down next to you and be like, "Oh, hey." I'll entertain it for a while, at least.
Let's go about here. Hello, Brittany. Hey, Sarah. Oh, Jackie. Hey, producers in the chat. You ain't doing that now, Wayne. It's time for you to eat and sleep.
Hey, Lone Star. Hey, Sarah. Brittany Blue Eyes. Jenny. It felt like spring today here. I don't know about where everybody else is, but it felt nice.
Yes, it did. It was amazing. Thankfully, it's gonna be nicer tomorrow. It's gonna be like 75, probably around there tomorrow.
My two biggest fears are falling off heights and then being stuck if a poisonous snake or bear is around me.
Oof.
Just throw him your third leg, Zach. That's all you gotta do. Just throw him that third leg, and they won't even get to you.
They say play. They say play dead if you see a bear in the woods. I mean, has anybody tried that and it's actually worked? I want to see some proof.
I've seen video of people doing that, and I always think to myself, hell no. My first instinct would be run, run. Like
Right.
I
I
can't
wouldn't be
get.
able to stay quiet, let alone play dead. I'd be
Uh-uh.
screaming. My brain wouldn't even have time to react enough to be like, "Oh wait, play dead." Mm-mm. My first thought would be scream and run.
I saw a small cub once, and I just turned around and went the other way. I'm like, yeah, mama's around here somewhere, and just slowly walked away.
But I'd be screwed because I can't run very fast.
Hi, Jackie. That's why you tripped the person in front of you
I was gonna say
or
that, but if
next
I'm,
to you.
I was thinking that, but if I'm alone, then I'm in trouble. So the point of that is never go in the woods alone. That's the moral of the story.
Oh, what actually this one's like? What would be your dream job?
Hey, Brittany.
He's gonna say to be a stripper.
I was about to say, don't answer that too truthfully, Zach. Trigger warning.
Do the Chris Farley at Chippendales. This would be so much easier on my computer. I carry bear mace. I never had to use it on a bear, thankfully. Just a crazy person with a knife. Good show. Good show, Lone Star. Hello, Heather. Uh-oh. All right. All right, I gotta keep checking my Bluetooth because the truck likes to hijack it. I could just unpair it. No, don't do that. No, no, stop. All right,
Hey, Nicole.
let me just unpair this. Do this. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
My dream job would be racing stock cars. And Jamie, in real life, I try my hardest to ignore negativity or turn it into comedy.
That's what you do.
That's what I figured. Battlefield had a good question too, and then my next question to that would be: do you trust someone until they give you a reason not to, or do you make someone gain your trust?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I like to give people, keep them at arm's length until they prove themselves to be trustworthy.
Right, and some people are like that, or some people like I trust you until you give me a reason not to. You know what I mean? To a certain extent.
Yeah.
I'm kind of that way, and I get myself in trouble like that
Right.
because I always try and see the good in everybody, no matter what, and then I get screwed.
See, I used to be more so as I trust you until you give me a reason not to, but then I started going with the I vibe with people, so like it depends on the person. Like some people, if I vibe, then I trust you until you give me. But there's other people. It's like I'm not sure, so you gotta earn that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, and I'm like that. I get along with everybody
I'm
usually.
getting better.
Usually, I get along with everybody, so it makes it pretty easy. But I trust too easy as well.
I think that's a big character flaw of mine. Like I feel like I've had to learn that not everybody thinks the same way I think. So watch who you tell things to, or personal things, or just in general, in real life and on the internet.
Shit, oops, sorry. Shoot, I've learned that off of YouTube. I've never had to
Yeah,
worry that much about that until I got on
on
YouTube.
YouTube. Yep.
Where
Who
you
would
at,
have thought
Battlefield?
people screenshot everything and record everything? Who would have thought you'd live like that?
Or when you tell them your weaknesses and your what you're going through, and they use it against you.
And that should never be done if you call yourself a
Mm-mm.
friend.
That never happens until
Even if you're
YouTube.
no longer friends, that should, that's just not.
Exactly.
Cody's in here. I just seen that. He's in
Zach,
trouble.
Zach, I wish you lived closer. We'd have to get you in one of them race cars.
before you hit your button, Zach. So the other night, I went to a candlelight vigil for Emily Pike, and when I got back, it was late at night, and I get online, and me and Zach are texting and stuff, and then I see Caldy's on. So I go into his chat and drops me the link so I can go on panel. I did it. It was a great time, and then all of a sudden, Zach pops in, and I find out that they had been writing songs about me. They were playing all these songs about me. I was like, what the heck
Zachary.
are you guys doing? It was him and Caldy. It was pretty funny, though. It was hilarious.
Brady, that was a very sweet picture of you and your family at that visual. Just so you know,
Well, thank you.
that warms my whole heart. It warms my heart more to know that your husband supports you and was. I mean, that was amazing.
Oh, 100%. I've even made him do reenactment with me and
Because that
all
means a
this stuff.
lot to people. You know what I mean? I know how much that means to you, so that's amazing.
Yeah, he's been around New Mexico, like where I was raised and stuff, like for over
Well,
30
some
years.
men
So,
like they encourage it and they support it, but then they're not involved. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way. Just some
yeah,
men. You can.
yeah, just not
I
interested.
right.
Yeah, no, he
So that was
totally
amazing.
is all about my culture and stuff, like he always has been. So, makes life, it's great. Thanks for that. Thanks for noticing that, Jamie.
Yeah, because that's a lot, and that means a lot to a woman. Like even other people like to see that. Like I know he supports you and your dreams and your wishes. You know what I mean? I get that, but that was amazing to see him out there with you.
He has no choice. I drag him to powwows. He's been going to powwows for years.
Hey, independent.
Well, I'm naive because I try to love everyone because I know how hard it is to be not loved. Trust me, for 2 years I tried to love someone who was 45 minutes away and I found her on YouTube. Yeah, no, she was using me for views.
Wretched bitch.
Was that we're not 45 minutes away. I know I'm not 45, but I love you bunches, and when you're not around, I want you have a good soul. You're a good person.
Yeah, I just keep you around to prove I got white friends.
um, hey, I'm like a mod on all this whole group's channel. Caldy's, Chrissy's, everything. I think I'm not a mod on um, Buffs because I'm brown. I'm just kidding.
and you
He says
and
that for
you never
everything.
will be.
He always says that for everything. So I thought I would use it with against him.
There you go.
It's because I'm brown.
I like
Just kidding.
racism.
Just kidding.
He can only have one
I'm
white
kidding.
friend this week. Only one white friend.
Damn, I just realized I ain't got no black friends on YouTube that come on the stream. I'm working on it. Working on this one guy.
Shane, does that mean you're not as black as you thought, or
Look, most of the black people I know are nut job Democrats.
elaborate?
Except for my two nephews.
He's like, well, the color of my
Oh,
skin is black, but inside I'm definitely white. No, I'm just kidding.
don't worry. Yeah, you don't know the stuff I've grown up with, being a skater and metalhead and just into all the other things and speaking proper English and enunciating my vowels and actually saying ask. And I mean, it's been a hard life.
My
So not the
independent.
so not the stereotypical. No, I'm just kidding.
I've been called it all. And fucking, even from family. It's just like, oh, well, thank you. I don't care what you think.
I like that attitude.
I'm
I used to
just
care. I used to
me.
care a lot what other people thought, like too much sometimes,
I don't give
until I
a
realized it
damn.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm just me. Love me or hate me. That's what I am. It's just me.
I say, take me as I am, or watch me as I leave. There's no in between.
hmm I just love everybody.
I do
Almost
too.
everybody.
I try to anyway. It takes a lot for me not to like somebody. So just know if I don't like somebody, it's for very good reasons.
Lone Star, I literally was told when I was born that I wasn't going to achieve much from my doctor. Look at me now.
Biatch, mic drop.
I wish
Oh, we've
Go
seen
back
you
and
got all
I
sides of
wish
you.
you could see that same doctor now, and so you could show him that middle finger and be like, "Look at
That
me,
would be
bitch."
that would be cool.
look what I can do with my head.
Yeah. You didn't think I could use this finger, did you?
Hey Nicole, Zach, we have to find somebody that lives near you or at least close enough to you where we can get you to them to where you can at least ride in a race car. Have you ever rode in a race car?
Hi, Danny.
My
Like dark
dad's side of the family,
pointy.
they all race modified street stock.
I'm trying to
Super
see who
fun.
I've missed in here. Hey, Matthew and producer.
Yeah, producer's still there. You're still awake. Oh, I can't look at it right now.
I seen Sarah was in here. I said hi. I don't know if she heard me or not.
My dad won 12 states championships racing.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I didn't. That's something
Oh,
new. I didn't
okay.
know that. That's nice. My dad raced before he passed, so that'd be fun.
Damn, there's not a track out there.
Did he ever take you riding with him? Of course. You got a good dad, Zach.
I'm gonna try to get you a ride along, man.
Buff, did you read Matthew's comment?
No, because I gotta push too many buttons just to see the chat. I could just switch over to my computer, but I don't wanna.
So I
Too
could
much
put it.
stuff to take out.
All right.
What do you say?
I need to dig out my computer. I need to find it. It's probably in one of the kids' rooms.
There's Crazy Curse.
He
Buff
said,
is
"Best
Blackanese.
Blackanese."
I am actually. I've been officially dubbed by my Asian community as Blackanese because of I'll make this as short as possible. Back in high school, we had a car club, but like we had a lowrider club, and there was this when I took auto body, and my took it my June. What is it? The second, 10th grade, whichever one that is. A sophomore, right? Yeah, a sophomore. But in that class, I met this Asian guy, this little Asian guy, and me, him, this white guy. So we were like the trio of ethnicity. We were like the only ones that actually did work. The rest of the kids would just slack off playing dice and quarters, and I was like, whatever, da da da. So the teacher would let us, you know, go off and do work actually on the cars and stuff while he's containing the riffraff, making them learn stuff, trying anyway, or just let them be. So this guy had a Asian racing team, and me and him became friends. And I was like, hey man, we should combine our teams. I think it's only throw this idea at you, like combine our teams, and we can go to car shows and like dominate in almost every category. And he liked the idea. I took it to my team. He took it to his team. Neither one of our teams liked it. So that was just died in the water. Um, my team broke up. His team kind of broke up but reformed, and he gave me an invite. He was just like, "Man, if you ever get an import, you come ride with us." I'm like, all right. I was driving a big '83 Chrysler in New York at Fifth Avenue. The boat,
My mom had a super cool lowrider too.
but so I got me it was like in 2000. I got a Honda Accord 4-door '92. So I started hanging out with him and that team and da 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 da. And after time, they just took me out to a pool hall one night and was just like, Yeah, man, shooting pool. We're walking in, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're in." I was like, "What?" He's like, "You're in." I'm like, "In what?" He's like, "You're on the team." And I was like, "What?" And we go in the pool hall. Teams in there. They got like all this stuff going on, celebrating and stuff. Like, hey, welcome to the family, man. Da 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 da. So they dubbed me Black Anise. Uh, a bunch of Laotians and Vietnamese guys and a couple Thai guys, not one Japanese person amongst them, but they dubbed me Black Anise. I was like, I'll take it. And man, that was pretty cool. But
So Shane, explain to me what's the purpose behind lowriders? I don't understand the whole lowrider and the timber wheels, and you can't barely drive down the road. It tears up your car.
oh, you do it right.
They're beautiful.
I know,
I
but
mean,
I mean, I drive a Honda Civic, but it's not as low. My son, he gets these Audis and this and that, Subarus, and they slam them down, they kimmer the wheels, and he can't even pull in the driveway. I'm like, or he has to
Cameron,
avoid certain areas because he can't go over this road or can't go over these tracks. And I'm like, why would you drive a car? I
you
don't get
got
it.
you got functionality and then you got just going for looks. And it's like the people
Yep.
that do that camber in the wheel stuff. You can't race that.
And then you got
No,
hydraulics to lift you so you don't,
and
so
you
you can be off the ground.
and you go through tires like it's nothing when you have the camber wheels.
Yeah,
It doesn't
you're
make
eating up.
sense to me.
You're eating up one. You're buying these expensive tires and eating up one
One
section of
side,
it.
yep.
It's so
I'm
stupid.
old and I still love lowriders, so there's that.
Yeah, I think they look nice. Don't get me
Oh
wrong. It
yeah.
does look like the
My
best,
mom had a
but
super cool lowrider.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
We only had one guy on my team that did an like a body drop. He had a Mazda B 2500. I think that's what it was called. And it was just body dropped. And like me and him switched cars one day, uh, driving through our college campus. I let him drive my car and he let me drive the truck. And I was just like, how do you drive this thing this slow? It's just
No, I
speed
feel like
bumps
I
are
feel
a
like I'm
challenge.
sitting. I feel like I'm sitting on the road. I don't get it.
It's about style, man.
See, I want to
But I
Yeah,
sit.
mean,
and I
like
guess it depends where you're raised and how you're raised too. It was the thing where I was raised in Stockton, California, and that's what we were
racing,
surrounded by. And
the thing about racing that low is like you don't go that low. You can add air dams, side skirts, stuff like that. But to go that low, yeah, like you said earlier, pulling into the driveway is just like,
Mm-mm.
that's what hydraulics are for.
No, he's got the drift strips and the drift stitches, all that. But I want a Subaru BRZ super bad. I want one. I feel like right
mm,
now that's like the car of my dreams at this moment.
this guy's up.
Huh?
Cursed,
I was
the
like,
top three hats are boonie hats, wide brim safari hats or tactical baseball type hats.
Hi, Curse Zero.
you said buoy hats? I'm about to write that down.
What about a pimp hat, Zach? What would you use a pimp hat
Oh
for?
my God.
I'm asking for a friend. That's just for style, though, right? It's not survival. I mean, I feel like if you had a pimp hat, you could probably survive.
Ooh, that's kind of one of the ones I wanted to ask you. What let me figure out how to phrase this question. In your arsenal of your prepping gear, the things you have, what do you think, what would be the most valuable thing for you? The one thing that you know you have to have.
That's a good
And if you
question.
lost it, you'd probably be, I don't know, maybe messed up, or you make sure you have that one thing. That's probably a, ooh, I don't know how much
That's a
stuff you
very
have,
good
but I know you
question.
got a good amount. And don't say that can of inflatable apples.
I heard you didn't like them.
No, 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 no. I mean, I like them. They're sweet. They taste nice. I didn't like trying to hydrate them. It was just like, well, that's weird. I was like, well, I was eating something dry and was like, Then read the can and was like, add water to hydrate. Will
Oh,
expand
I
your
would have
lungs.
done it
Oh
dry.
no.
I would have thought they were like chips or something.
Yeah, I was eating them like chips, and like later the next day, I ended up eating some more like chips, and was like, "Ah, if it happens, it happens. I just bought them. I'm gonna eat them. They got a nice shelf life. I think I'm gonna order some more.
But
Zach, after that question, what's the hardest thing to stockpile for survival? And vice versa, what's the easiest thing?
God, are you staying? You mean stationary or on the move to stockpile? 'Cause I would think water would be one of the hardest things, but you always get a survival straw if you know where water is. Boil it, filter it.
how many people are in chat? Can somebody see?
I
I'll
feel like
probably stick
water
to
would
a
be the
creek.
hardest.
It might be alright if you stick to like a creek.
Well, because as easy as it is for us right now to have, sometimes it's not as easily successful in the water. You know what I mean?
hmm But yeah, that whole hydraulic thing, I've seen a lot of guys go to airbags,
Yeah.
and I think if I build another one, I think I'm gonna bag it. I don't know. I had a S10 Blazer once with switches. I got tired of them. I bought them. I bought it with them equipped. I got tired of charging those damn batteries.
16 people in chat. Thank you, 420.
I know if
If
this
one
was.
thing I'll never go without is my Terrace 9mm. It's a
Aha!
protective layer, gets food.
Mm, very true. Very true.
Zach, have you seen those hats that have like the corkscrews hanging from them? Like when like when it sways, it keeps the bugs out of your face and stuff.
Huh. You got a beekeeper's mask. What
That's
was
where
that?
I'd be screwed to be the bugs.
Wow, Serena, that's a question. Jeez.
Have you ever gone camping, Zach?
That's on my list.
I seen I'm looking at your list. Just kidding. Still the questions off your list.
That was actually on my list. I think he has,
I kind of
and
think so too.
I was curious about if he had like ever like maybe like a great camping experience or a horrible camping experience ever. I think he's been camping probably about 6 times, maybe.
And I want to know if it's in a trailer camper or outside roughing it
That
in
ain't
a tent.
camping.
No, that's
Trailer
why.
camping ain't camping. I don't camp. I'm black.
I'd
We
love to
don't
go
camp.
camping. I love to go camping, but as I've gotten older, the tents don't cut it for me. So it's either I get a cabin or something. But
That's what I was gonna say, but I love to camp, and I used to love to camp in a tent, but now as I've gotten older, I can't do it.
I used to love the tents. Yeah, I can't do it.
I've never been in a tent. Oh wait, yes I have.
No,
Never mind.
I'm excited for the summer to go fishing. I didn't go fishing last year, and I love to go fishing.
Ooh.
I'm doing it this summer though.
Oh, you hate me. I got a lake in my backyard.
Oh,
I always end up watching
Well,
everybody else fish because I got to keep control of the kids and I got to help them make sure they're good. So I end up just watching.
should I tie them all to me? They're fishing too then.
Oh yeah, my kids love to fish.
I could be out there all day, all
I could
night.
too. I love the sun.
what's he doing?
I don't know if his headphones aren't working or something.
Mm-mm. Check, 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 check. No.
Thank you, Sarah, for dropping links. That's why I asked how many people was in there. I was going to go drop links if nobody was dropping links.
Listen, is fishing license a thing everywhere, or is it just where I live, or only some places?
It is here in Colorado.
Some places like we got it in Georgia.
So it's
I live
most.
on the lake is part of a county reservoir,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm supposed to have a license because it's not private property. Like private property, they don't care.
Right.
But
Hold on
my
one second.
my
Zach,
pops
is
always
it?
told me, he's like, if you hear a motor, get your rod out the water. That's the game warden. I
Mm.
go down. I've never
Zach, are
seen
your
it.
headphones not working? Is that what's wrong? No?
I don't know.
Don't you have another pair? Or you could put us on speaker?
See, I
Okay.
got luck. Okay,
Somewhere.
I got lucky because the kids are all allowed 2 poles. So if they pull up on me, it's a kid's pole.
Yeah.
I don't usually have much time to put a pole in the water because I'm helping them, but they're getting older now, so
uh,
now
I
they
swear
can
I've been.
they do their own thing and they don't want to be by me anymore. They want to go to their own. I'm going to their own area to fish.
I swear I've been living on this reservoir, lake, whatever, for 5, 6 years. Ain't caught nothing. I was like, ain't no fish in this thing. But Pop's dad has the proof. 'Cause he's got like big bass and catfish mounted on the wall. I'm like, I can't catch them. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Zach
using the
Granny
wrong
has a
bait.
good question too.
Yeah, I can't do this. That's all it is. The attention button.
Having technical difficulties. Hi, Tuck.
I'll go without for now. What was your question, Bratty?
Have you ever gone camping? Do you like camping?
Dang, 420. Building a 1928 three-window coupe Mad Max. Nice.
I love camping, but 3 days max.
Fair
Do
enough.
you rough it in a tent when you go camping? Yeah. Nice.
I think that's a good number two. After that, it's time to go home
Hmm.
to get like an actual full shower and. I love breakfast over the fire. When I'm camping, that's my favorite time of camping is
Yep.
breakfast. Oh,
There's nothing better than cooking outside. Even like when I catch fish, they get cooked right away, right
see, I
there.
don't eat fish, but I love the way the air feels when you wake up and because I feel like when I'm camping, I wake up earlier, but just the way the air feels and cooking over that fire, it's so therapeutic. Zach Granny had a good question. She said, "How do you tell something about the mushrooms? How do you tell on the wild which ones are safe or not?"
If you wake up the next day, they're fine. Um,
What was her
jeez.
question? I can't see it. What was it?
Hold on. Go up before that one. Serena has a getting a little political here about the tariffs. What was it?
Granny said, "How can you tell which wild mushrooms are safe to eat?"
I have no idea.
Or is she asking you that? Serena, who are you asking, Brady or Zach?
Asking what? What is she asking?
Is there anything? Well, she says at you. Is there anything you have not grown before that you are growing this year in response to the tariffs?
I've
I
probably been
personally,
looking.
I'm gonna grow my bank account. Um,
I'm growing a child. He's 3. That's all I got, bro. I haven't planted anything for a long time.
Oh, the
But
terrible twos and the horrible threes.
yep, he's three. He's at the three, and he's his attitude is definitely changing. He's thinks he's a comedian now. I'm in
that's,
trouble.
that's cute.
And he's so cute. That makes it even worse.
Granny, I have no idea, but I might be having a video for that.
Oh.
That'd be a good idea for a video, though. I only eat morale mushrooms, so that's the only wild mushroom I eat is the morels. I
Hey,
love them.
Zach eating wild mushrooms. All right, I can't wait for that video. Oh, you mean on the other one? Oh,
I'd be scared to pick them. I probably would pick the poison ones, so I either just get them at the store.
That's me. No, I don't go out and look
I
for
don't
my.
trust myself.
They're so expensive, though. I hate it, but
If
I
y'all
love
know
them.
me and my luck, you would agree.
Bradley would start seeing things, and she'd start hearing sounds, and we'd be in trouble.
mushrooms. How I missed the. Eh.
I was
Yeah,
told not to eat mushrooms unless they make you laugh. Just
right.
kidding.
Nowadays,
I'm kidding.
nowadays, every
I'm
people
kidding.
microdose, and they swear by it.
No way.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm too scared. I'm a scaredy cat.
Oh God! In college, had a buddy that was well, I was in marching band, of course, but don't laugh. It was a very serious thing at this school. But there was this girl that was one of the called them ballerinas, whatever the dance girls, and her boyfriend had come into town. He was army, and came in to visit her, and we were all partying and stuff. Made friends with him, everything. Da 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 da. Da. And it was like made friends with him. That was like first year. Second year, we're at another party, chilling with him. He gave me a bag of mushrooms. He's like, "Hey, you want some shrooms?" I was like, "Well, I don't have any money on me." He's like, "Oh man, just take them." I was like, "I'm not gonna eat them. Somebody gave them to me." I was like, "Somebody gave them to you? All right, fine, I'll take them." So I took them. I was just like, I'm gonna wait till I get back home. So I got back home, got my buddy Danny, and we went to a rave. He was like, "Dude, let's try these things." So we ate the caps, and we didn't eat the stems. And we did the caps. We did some mix, and we're just chilling. I was like, not feeling anything. And some girl, around the parking lot, some girl was just like, "Hey, you guys got anything I can score?" I was like, "Well, I got a bag of shroom stems if you want them." I mean, she was like, "Oh, how much?" I was like, $20. Sold them to her for $20. Da 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 da. 3 hours, maybe 3, 4 hours, 3.5 hours later, we're in the club. Da 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 da. Go back outside for a little bit, catch some air, chilling on my car, and this same girl just comes back. She's like, "Oh man, I was looking for you." I wasn't hard to find. I was wearing a very colorful Spider-Man shirt with gigantic blue jinkos and a clown wig, and covered arm just full of candy with glow sticks around my neck. She came back up. She's like, "Yeah, I was looking for you. Wow, thanks for those. Those were awesome. Oh my God, I'm tripping my mouth." It just walks off, still talking. Me and my buddy just looked at each other and was like, "We should have ate the stems." And it was like, son
Look,
of a.
he
Have a
gave
good
you the
night,
bag because he
Jenny.
was gonna see if you died.
Have a good night, Jenny.
He wanted you to try him first.
Hey Serena, I'll help out the farmers better. Support local.
Mm, yeah. Jonathan Morse Family Farm. Oh, you don't know who that is. Sorry, that's my sponsor. Sorry.
Zach, I gotta tell you this funny story about the farm. Look, so I grew up in the city for the most part. You know what I mean? So when I got older and I moved out to the field, both sides of me was all planted field. Like I was like 400 acres of planted beans on one side and corn on the other, right? So I'm all excited. I'm like, cool. You know, when it gets summer, I can go out there and get some of that corn, and we'll be good. You know how devastated I was to find out that that isn't like the corn on the cob that you eat. I was so devastated
Hmm.
because I always thought, how could people go through that much corn? Until I realized, my dumbass, it's not corn on the cob.
Hi,
It
Miss
crushed.
Fred.
It crushed my whole dreams. I was so sad. It was pretty funny though, watching me pick it and try and cook. Yeah, it was a good time. Nobody told me; they just let me do it. It was funny.
I was like, she'll learn. Zach, have you ever driven a car?
I would definitely not let him drive me.
There's an explanation of this. Oh no.
He's gonna say maybe what? He's
Where you at, Caldy? I need one of your boys.
I bet he has. Watch. He's got a good answer. He's typing away.
Hello, Miss Fred. Oh, Danny Staten, what's up? Greetings from South Carolina.
Hi, Emery.
I hear that. Get that gremlin. There's Michelle. Ooh, I'm back. Had to get that gremlin, or get the gremlin in bed. Don't talk about your husband like that.
Only sitting on Dad's lap, but if we can figure out drifting cars, that would be fun.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't need you trying to drift. It's just-
Hey Zach, what's something that you can't do well or can't do at all that you really wish you could do, like that you earned to do,
right. I don't know.
besides driving race cars? What's something else? And to add to that, what's something that people take for granted that you wish you could do?
My question's so simple. I just want to know what he does when he's not on YouTube.
Oh, you don't want to know. Got to turn the camera off.
Never mind. By the laugh, I can. Never mind. I don't want to know. Forget I asked
Speaking
that
of,
question. Go on to Jamie's.
speaking of,
Now I'm scared.
oh, what am I doing? Ah, yeah, that's I said. I think I've asked you this question. Oh, wait.
Drive myself, because if I could, I'd be doing more videos of my area.
Oh,
That'd be cool. And Nicole wants to know if you've ever been on a roller coaster.
oh, you had to.
I thought he was going to say if he could drive himself, he'd come see Bratty, is what I thought he was going to say,
Oh, he
but
would. You already know.
never mind.
He'd probably come see everybody. He'd be living on the edge.
I drove by two Six Flags today, and my heart just sunk. I'm a roller coaster junkie.
Me too. It's crazy. That's my favorite ride. I'm terrified of heights, but I can do roller coasters. I can't do like the slow ass Ferris wheel type thing, but I can do
Interesting.
roller coasters.
Like, I'm terrified of roller coasters, but I love it at the same time. Like, it's an adrenaline rush. When we did the slingshot and the sky coasters, oh my god.
I'd be
Yeah, I
terrified of that
couldn't do that.
slingshot. Oh, you got more nerve than me. I
It
can't
was
do that
definitely,
slingshot.
look, I just had to hype it up and just go. Like, I was terrified the whole time. And then once you're in there, it's even more scary. But when they let go and fight, it's a big adrenaline rush. If you're an adrenaline junkie, it's amazing.
I think the closest I've done to that is they used to have that ride Acrophobia, but they've taken them all out now since the incident in Six Flags in Fort Worth, where it goes up really, 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 really high, it's like a circular thing, and then it just drops you. And like
It's almost like
me
a
and my
tire
buddies,
tear.
me and my buddies were waiting in line, and we watched literally watched this. It may have been a guy and his daughter, but his daughter had to be like 9, and she got off the ride. And she's just laughing and yeah, yeah, yeah. And her dad, she grabs dad's whoever's hand, I guess her dad, and he's just terrified, just shaking, shaking. I was just like, and we get up there and it's like, yeah, let's see what the fuss is all about. We just go up and come back down. So we get all the way up there, and they leave you there for a second. And it was like, we're looking around, we're like, hey, Atlanta looks good from here, man. Like, hey, there's the car, dude. And then the seats tilt. You can't see this from the ground. The seats tilt forward. I was like, zzz, like what? Why did it do that and then drop? And it's just like,
Nope.
ah!
Look, see, my
I'm not
daughter,
doing it.
she wanted to do the slingshot, and she's so tiny. I was always afraid, like, if she gets on, she's gonna slip out because she weighs nothing, you know. And she wanted to ride it. 3 years we went there, and she wanted to do it so bad. So last year, I finally let her do it. And see, you're recorded in there. We always buy the video after, and she took it more than all 4 of my boys did. Like she was a champ. I did the sky coaster too, where they strap you in the thing and take you up like you're skydiving, and they drop you and you go flying in the air.
I have went to cliffs in Albuquerque. I love roller coasters. Don't get me on the double sizzler though because gravity doesn't go with me.
Ooh. Well, speaking of gravity, have you ever ridden Gravitron? Oh, you probably be fine on that one. For those y'all don't know what Gravitron is, it's the one that's always at the carnivals and stuff. It looks like a spaceship. You go inside and you lean against the wall and it starts spin.
I'll hold you against it.
And
That
like, what? Yeah. And I watched like first time we rode it. Like I was watching this guy who's trying to get off the wall, and it's like it's something they do. People do. They try to because there's like a the operator's in the center with a rail around them, and they try to get off the wall and get to the rail. And I watched this guy; he was almost there, and then just swap back on
I've
the
seen some funny
wall.
videos of those.
Nicole,
It's
that's
like I
funny.
just won't do that again.
I was probably 13 or 14, Nicole, and I'm saying a lot of bad words when I'm up there. And as we get like right to the top, I asked my best friend, I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Well, it's a little late now. We're almost to the top. The only way down is to pull the string." It was so long ago. Actually, it's recorded on a VHS tape. That's how long ago it was.
Too cold to camp, ain't it? Or I don't know. I don't know what people like.
Zach didn't answer my question, but I only want
I
the
haven't been this
G-rated.
year yet. My spot still has about 14 feet of snow.
Oh, ours is all melted.
Dang, y'all
Yay.
still got. Oh yeah, I guess y'all would still have. Ours finally melted up in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Jeez. For now, I gotta go back up there tomorrow.
See, we were in
Hi.
Orlando when that kid that was on spring break came flying out of the Tower of Terror because his seat wasn't latched. As it came down, he flew out. It was traumatizing.
Oof.
I was in the same air, but I was there. I didn't see it, thank God.
You didn't have. I can't read that name. Was it Tuck by V1? Did that happen to you? Adrenaline
My
junkie.
favorite things to do are play music, play Xbox, edit videos.
You're a liar.
Same.
Nobody likes editing videos. Get out of here. That is just. If you do them the way I do them, oh Jesus, that is just like, yeah, you can have fun doing it. Like, get that little segment in and look at it. Like, all right, I like how that's coming together, but the process is so tedious. It's just, oh, and then working with iMovie is just no fun. I gotta make another video though.
Odd story. The Gravitron. That's how I realized I was pregnant with my first child. I got on it, and I used to love
What?
those rides. Yes, and I rode it, and I got off, and I got sick. And the first, for whatever reason, my first thought was, "Oh Lord, I'm pregnant." And sure enough, I was
Uh,
pregnant.
thought she was about to say you went in with one, came out with two.
No, I don't know why my first thought wouldn't have been, "Oh, I'm just nauseous because I'm dizzy." It was like, "Oh no, I'm pregnant."
Oh God.
And sure enough, I was pregnant, and I was
What a way
young.
to what a way to find out. Now, is that not a weird item to find at a truck stop?
What, a
Pregnancy
pregnancy
test.
test or a pregnant? Oh yeah.
They sell them. I guess for the lot lizards, it was like,
I was getting
hey,
ready to say that.
take this right quick. Let me make sure.
Do they have Plan B right next to the
No.
pregnancy test?
Well, I don't know. I didn't look hard enough. I've seen these things. I keep looking for like a, but I can't find a cold compress pack. But pregnancy test. There you go. Like,
They'll give you a bag of ice. That's
well, I had to
crazy.
do one makeshift. I had a Ziploc bag and put some snow in it. I'm like, yeah, that's how to work. I told you drifting. Oh, that terrified on a ride thing. I took my one of my Asian bros that was on the team. He me, him, his wife, and his three daughters, we all went to Six Flags one time. That was the last time I've been to Six Flags. Huh. But he's scared of heights. So he was scared of roller coasters. I was like, dude, you gotta ride a roller coaster. Me and his wife just went on roller coasters. He's like, all right, man, I'm gonna try one. I'm tired of seeing y'all have fun. I want to have some fun. So the wife and the kids went off to the water park there. I was like, all right, we'll get you on your first roller coaster. Which one? Which? I know which one. And I took them to my favorite one out there, the Batman ride. It's the one where the track is above you and you're sitting in the seat hanging down. I'm like, you're gonna love this shit, man. You're gonna love it. And he's just, I can see the nervousness kind of in his face the whole time as we're going through the line, and we finally get in there. I'm like, nope, we're sitting in the front. Come on, this is gonna be your first time. You're going in the front. So we're sitting there, and the floor drops as it takes you out of the little station thing, and we're going up the incline. I'm like, yeah, man, it ain't so bad, this da 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 da. And he's just looking over me, da da da. And when we got to that crest and the click stopped, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, this thing is fast as hell. And he just looked at me, he's like, what? And we dropped. And I lost my voice, hooping and hollering. Ah, baby, yeah, woo, woo, woo. We got back to the station. He's got a death grip on the shoulder bar thing. I was like, come on, man, you like that. And he slowly got off and we walked out and we got back out into it's like the way they got it set up in Six Flags in Georgia is it's a DC pavilion. They started that years ago. They partnered up. So it's like a bunch of, they changed a lot of rides that are like DC themed stuff, a lot of Batman stuff. Um, so we're in that little area. The exit goes into a gift shop, and I'm looking in the gift shop getting some stuff for my niece. Um, and he's still kind of rattled. And we walked a little bit, and he's like, "Man, that was kind of fun." And I was like, "You got the bug? Yes, yes. You want to do another one, don't you?" He's like, "Yeah, let's try another one." I'm like, "Yes, gotcha." That was fun, man. Nice.
Zach, I'm not sure how long you're gonna be on, but I'm gonna hop down for a few. If you're still on when I come back in, I'll come back up though. Thanks for letting me up. It was good seeing everybody.
All right, Brati.
Hi, Jamie. Sorry, guys, I keep muting. Sound was quiet, but I was listening and typing. I think I'm getting hives. I ate sushi and I love sushi, but I ate soy sauce. I'm not supposed to. I'm allergic to soy, but it was delicious.
There's truck you're parking the lot. What's going on here?
Jackie, I start my day off eating breakfast while checking emails or messages. Then I either go to Matthew's Discord or start working on projects, then eat lunch, have a nap, then work more, and hang out with my people.
He forgot the snacks in between the breakfast and lunch and dinner. He forgot the 500 Milky Ways in between there and the Cheetos and the. He forgot all that stuff, but.
Brunch and dinner. Always park my trucks in the light. Nah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, crazy people. Well, I don't know what you mean by trucks, but I guess these? Wayne? I don't know. I park my truck where I can park it and get off the clock. And
I just seen Tuck's comment about people getting sick on the rides. I'm like, I cannot do rides that just go in circles. I can't. If I do, I'm done riding for the day, like right away. I get sick
we
right away.
we got this one in Georgia that's it's a historic ride. The Georgia Scream Machine. Wooden coaster goes through its motions, but it's got a section on the backside of it called the Dragon Tail, and it's just basically going up and down, up and down, up and down. And the beauty of that section is you sit in the very last car, and the car, as it goes over the humps, the car hops off of the tracks and boom, it comes back down. Up it goes, up it goes. I love that ride. And then we got the Georgia Cyclone that I got to get back out there because the Georgia Cyclone is another wooden coaster that's a historic out there, and they've redone it, added metal to it, so it's like revamped and reconfigured. I gotta get out there and ride that
In
thing.
Denver, we had Elitch's, which they turned into Six Flags. So now it's the same thing. Nothing changed except for the name, and the prices got more expensive. And then we
Of
have,
course.
yeah, and then we have this place called oh, what is it called? Is it Lakeside? I think it's called. Haven't been there for years, but that place has been there forever. And that roller coaster, when it's going, you can just see it, the whole thing swaying. Like it is so old. The thought of just that ride alone, it's not as big and does all the loops. It don't need to be. That is scary stuff because it's so dang old.
Oh,
People still ride it though.
Heather, up in the mountains, snow stays until May or June. It's literally
Yeah.
12,000 feet in elevation.
Yep. A couple years ago, my grandkids had to have Easter outside in the snow. Never
those
know what you're gonna
dango
get.
uh dango trucking is like the chain laws out there run from like, well, I think they start in like September and go all the way back around to April, May. It's just, I know that area well. I spent too much time going over the Rockies.
So you've went over Wolf Creek then?
Probably. I've been all over the place.
That place gets pretty crazy in the winter.
Donner Pass was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Donner
Yep.
Pass, Cabbage Pass, over the
All the
Rockies
passes
is
here.
Vail
Yep.
Pass.
Yep. They're all pretty scary to me.
I ain't gotta go back out there no more though. I could go by choice. All I gotta do is say something. And they'll let me go out there, but I don't want to.
Why? Why? You could come and see me and Zach. What's wrong with you?
I done been everywhere. If need be, I will.
What do you have against me and Zach? Jeez.
Jackie, I have 3 dogs and 4 cats.
3 dogs. I only seen the one.
Running an animal shelter?
I only seen the one dog. Oh, and I seen the cat. One cat.
Oh, Wayne, you haven't driven a truck in over 30 years, man. It ain't the same out here no more. They putting anybody in a truck.
Zach,
Steering wheel holders.
what food grosses you out the most? You like to eat a lot. Which food grosses you out the most?
Heather, he said he had like 8 mini Eggo cinnamon waffles, I believe, and some other stuff, a BLT, and
2 BLTs,
half of a
5
Cornish hen.
pizzas, 20 rolls.
Jeez.
I wish I could eat like that and not gain a bunch of weight.
Oh, is that where we're at with Jackie's question? If you can meet the person that's made a difference?
That's a good question, Jackie.
I'd say Hitler. I just want to slap him. Like, what are you doing? You're not even German. Like, what are you doing?
If anybody else wants to come up and ask questions, you can. I like always ask, we talk all day, all the time, so I ask questions all the time, and I get up here and
The
I
other
can't.
2 dogs stay outside. One dog is
Oh.
16 years old and his bladder isn't good.
Oh.
Fair enough. See, I think I've already asked you this before. Probably with Mayhem. What got you into prepping? Oh, wait, no, answer the other one first. Who would you meet? Like what?
My least favorite food is corn dogs.
Oh, that's
Blasphemy.
right. I do that. That's right. Bad experience as a child.
Blasphemy.
He ate too many as a child. That's right. You have Jackie's question, which is a really good question. And then I wanted to know, like you said, ask anything. Is it hard for you to get yourself dressed? Like, how long does it usually take you to get yourself dressed? Or you, no problems? Easy peasy chicken or lemon squeezy?
Parked on the other side.
Where are you at, Buff?
Missouri.
Oh, every time I
Not
talk
far.
to you, you're somewhere else.
Yeah. I thought I
Always
was
in
gonna
the
have
truck,
time
but
to.
somewhere else.
Thought I was gonna have time to stop by this candy store. Like when we were streaming the other night, I just got the hair up my butt and was just like just tripped out about this store called Eureka, and like everybody in there, like they make all the not Eureka, Uranus, and everybody who worked in the store kept making like your Uranus jokes and butt jokes, and they're like known for their fudge, so they're combining all of that stuff. And I was just like, you know what? In fact, I went back over there to get a sign for producer, and was like, you know what? We're gonna take the stream to the store, and everybody was cool and friendly. They were interacting with the stream and everything, and saying their puns and stuff. And
On a good
so like
day,
I
4 minutes for dressing myself.
4 minutes. Takes me longer than it takes you.
All right.
I wouldn't want any candy from Uranus.
Like me and producer were looking up some stuff last night about like why the store is called
I
that.
made Zach laugh.
And come to find out, there's another store like probably not too far from where I am right now, in Uranus, Missouri. And that's where the original store is. I was like, man, they got truck parking. I was like, oh, but I don't have any time to stop. Maybe I can stop on my way back. I might have some time to stop on the way back. I'm gonna do some video in there.
Did you get your Uranus shirt?
Yeah. I
How can you not?
got one of those like straight out of Compton shirts. It says straight out of Uranus.
I have a straight out of Colorado hoodie.
I went in there to buy some like a pound of fudge, and I'm like, yeah, end up spending like $120, and I was like, no. They had a Zoltar machine. Have you ever seen the movie Big with Tom Hanks? The
Yeah.
machine he made the wish on to be big.
Oh
They had
yeah.
one of those out front.
Did it work?
Oh yeah,
Was it really? How cool
I
is that?
threw $1 in that thing.
Heck yeah.
Gave a little card and everything. But it was
I'd
more
love to
nice.
meet Stephen Hawking.
Ooh. Wait, he died, didn't he? I heard he had a third leg also. Uh, I've only heard. I cannot confirm. Oh, shut up. You.
Yep. Poor Pat's memory.
Yeah, I thought Cody was going to come up tonight.
I thought he was too. What the heck, Caldy? When you get a chance, Buff, you gotta, when you talk to Caldy, tell him to play the song he wrote for me. It's hilarious.
There's a Jupiter, Florida. Yeah, I've been there. It sure is. There's a Saturn somewhere. Oh, I forget where. I think it's out west. I've been to. No, Earths. No city's called Earth. That I've come across it anyway.
Heather, where are you from? Is she from New York? I forget.
Hey,
Yeah.
New York.
No, I've never been there.
City I have no reason to go back to ever again. The
Coming to
first time
this stream, Heather, to Zach's. Is that what you're talking about?
I
Nice.
superpowers. That's one I always thought about. I think I want flight. I don't have to deal with traffic anymore.
I hate traffic.
Come a truck driver.
I couldn't do it. Debbie Dunn is in the house. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, come up on panel. I miss you so much. Have you met her, Buff?
I don't know.
She's freaking awesome and she is so funny. Debbie
Hi, Debbie.
Dunn. He's one of my favorite peoples.
X-ray vision to make sure I'm actually around actual women and not guys acting like women.
Oof.
Hey, you didn't notice when I went and met you a few times. You didn't know. You still don't know. I hide my stuff well. Love you too, Debbie.
Walmart is going to limit items due to tariffs if they haven't. Calm down, Serena. Calm
Good night, Food Forest. Walmart is what? Going to limit items due to. I ain't worried about all that. Okay.
It'll be fine. These countries are going to cave before anything. Especially if we start, or when we start producing oil again.
Right. Hey, Moose Man.
I should have went to Dairy Queen. Now,
You know what? I'm not a big ice cream person or sweet person or whatever, but dang, sometimes I crave a banana split, just like 2 bites of it.
I have to have an Oreo Blizzard from time to time. Okay, go on.
Let me see, what else can I ask Zach? Wait, what's that say?
What's your favorite movies, huh?
Look at Jackie's comment.
It's like I love watching Wonder Woman as a kid. No, I look around and wonder if it was a woman. Hey, do not talk about Linda Carter that way.
Oh, what did I just do? I kicked myself out of stream there.
What's your favorite movies, huh? Oh, if I ever asked you that.
I know what it is. It's alive. Just kidding.
Oh, God. Moose Man. Do. Be honest.
Debbie, I hope you're doing well. Come up on panel and say hi to me.
I'm all about the Blues Brothers. I'm gonna do a review on it one day. Maybe if I hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do my Blues Brother review. I hit 500. Hell, I'll do it.
Heather says, I know one that actually made him cry once, Brady. Made Zach cry? One what? I'm behind. I can make Zach cry really easy.
Jeez.
We have deep conversations and we both sit there like little bitches. Just kidding, Zach. We're very sensitive, caring people. Zach has a huge heart. Like, yay, that's great news, Debbie. Thank you, Jesus. That's awesome. Told you he wasn't going to claim it.
If you say Fast and Furious, I'm gonna hurt you.
Well, one of my favorite actresses was Jodie Foster.
I've
Her
always had a,
and, huh?
I've always had a crush on Jodie Foster. I don't care what
She's
anybody
an
says.
amazing actress. Her and, oh shoot, what's her name now? I can't think of her name. Ah.
That's a difficult question, Buff, but I love
Yeah,
Harry Potter for a long time.
fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, I've never watched that clear through.
I've seen them sporadically. I've been meaning to sit down and watch them from beginning to end, just one day.
My kids are all into that. My oldest daughter, her and her kids love Harry Potter. Debbie, I'm so happy for you. And how is your beautiful friend doing? Debbie's like, why are you asking me all these questions, Brady? You're supposed to be asking Zach questions. Zach, do you still have lice? So one time we were like, I do, everybody who knows, like, I'm don't have a lot of my eyesight from detached retinas, so I'm really good at making typos. And I text everybody, I messaged everybody and said, or no, I think I said it in somebody's chat. I said something about Zach has lice, or Zach is, yeah, I said Zach has lice. I meant Zach is live.
Wait, this isn't right. Oh, forget
Oops, let me try again. I got to get back to my thing. Sorry.
it. Jackie has a Harry Potter themed bathroom. Hell yeah.
No, I didn't see Rome come in. Hi, Rome. Hey, girl. Hey.
Oh, yeah, she's been lurking around.
I didn't see her in here.
Serena, I'm not worried about the tariffs, it's going to help America prosper.
Dang right. Make these countries pay their fair share and get off their butts. I'm tired of us paying for everything. Trump 2028. Or wait. Yeah, enough is enough, man. I can't tell who these people are more worried about or angry with, Trump or Elon. And I'm like, shut up. Elon's about to go rescue these astronauts that Biden couldn't get done.
Have a good night, Jackie.
Ooh, I'd end up in Slytherin. Just on principle.
Zach, what do you want to be when you grow up? I don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Michelle, I'd pick Gryffindor.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's slither in and put that little Malfoy in his place. There's Miles and a punk. Hello, that's not a parking spot. Funny how right next to me there is a parking spot. I hate truck drivers.
Did you say you hate truck drivers?
Yes. like like this place I'm at has 4 spots marked. They're angled. And when you come in, apparently the way this guy came in, like the back of his trailer is next to my driver's door. So he came in the same way I came in, but I came in, went out on the side road and came back up, um, and parked a spot over from this other truck. So there's a spot between me and him. This guy's parked over here, like in the chevron, basically the area with the stripes that, keep clear.
Oh,
Perfectly good spot right next to me. Just don't care. Oh well. Oh yeah, I gotta mark this exit. Actually, not a bad spot. I'm shocked I found a spot over here this time of night. Where am I? No, not wrong. There's a flying J. Yeah, that one.
has anybody asked what Zach's biggest pet peeve is?
Stupid people.
Mhm.
Man, I gotta go with people that chew with their mouth open. It's like, geez, stop
Oh my gosh, me too.
it.
Me too.
Brady, I believe I found what I am became. I was supposed to help people grow.
You do amazing at it. Do amazing at it. Good choice, Zach. I'm not grown yet, so I don't know what I want. I still have some time.
What is MMIWG?
Wow. You haven't talked to me lately. Missing murdered Indigenous women and girls.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. We're probably going to go live for the first time next week. We're planning on next Thursday. See how see if see how we do that. See how well that goes. That's awesome, Heather. Yep, he's a good guy, that's for sure. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you guys haven't already, please.
Yeah, you
I
bastard.
definitely will, Debbie. We were trying to
My
come up with
biggest
a.
pet peeve is when people come up to me and say, "Hey buddy," like all condescending like.
They say, "Hey, buddy." Is that what you said?
Oh, what, like the hey, buddy?
Now I know. What do you think's gonna happen the next time I see you, Zach? Just kidding.
Yeah, just flip him the
Hey,
finger.
buddy. He put me the finger last time he said goodbye to me.
I wish somebody would
See?
do that when I was around. I'll
That's the
punch you in
picture.
the mouth.
That's the picture I took of him. That's the picture I took of him as I was leaving the bowling alley. I turned and there he was.
Now, how do you bowl? Do you use the ramp thing? You throw it? And what pound ball you use? I like a nice 12 and a 14. I gotta go bowling. I think
Oh
I
wow.
can now. I think my rib's good enough.
Heather says, "Watch your nose, Brady." Just that's all I'm gonna say. What? What? I love to go bowling. I'm not that great at it though. One
I'm
time
a
I went
beast
down the
of late.
lane.
Went down.
Dude, it was yeah, it was a few years back. We took my daughter and her friend and my foot crossed the line. You know that line,
The foul line? Yeah.
and that was the slipperiest I've ever stepped on. All I felt was my one leg go, the other I just went down the yeah, I tried to put my foot in the gutter to stop myself. The gutter was just as oily. There was no there I went.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
Yeah.
times. I just remember looking back and I get embarrassed easy. I turned and I looked back and my legs were so bruised and I look back and everybody's looking at me and all I could do is flip off everybody in the bowling alley because I didn't know what else to
Oh,
do.
jeez.
That hurt so bad. It hurt my pride too. Now I panic to go bowling. I'll never cross that
I
damn
use the
line
ramp
again.
and use a 12-pound ball.
12. Yes. Good weight. Good weight.
Sarah,
It's like
it's not fun. It hurts.
my primaries are like a what was 13 and a half and one that's a 14 and
Yes,
my
room, that light is awful.
spares my spare
That
balls are typically a 12.
that line gives me anxiety now. I'm like, ain't doing that again. It probably wouldn't have been as bad if I didn't try to stop myself using the gutter. That was a whole nother issue.
Man,
Debbie, I hope you're back around for a while. I miss talking to you.
we met through mayhem, didn't we?
Me and you?
No, me and Zach. Oh, he's answering it. Okay.
I think we did too. No, we met through Zach.
Then I introduced him to BBB, and now he's with us over there on Saturdays. Oh, BBB adores that. You want
I
to
was
go?
talking with my mic off. I said, that's a good group too. I like that group. All of you guys crack me up. You're also funny.
I met Buff through Battlefield Production and I met Bratty through someone who should not be named.
Oh.
We both kind of met that someone around the same time. Just coincidence, but everything happens for a reason.
Yes, it is Rome. I crossed that line once, but I was drunk. And I just laid there. The ball went
At
on down
least
the
you have
lane.
an excuse. I wasn't even drunk. I was sober. At
I
least if I would have
realized.
been, at least if I would have been drunk, I would have had, I would have been like, yeah, that was why. No, my
I
dumb ass just
realized.
crossed the line.
I realized what I did. I just laid there. I was just like, yeah, everybody's gonna be looking at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Well, getting
Just
out
get
of
up.
there is just as hard as being there. Like it's just as slippery trying to get back off that damn floor. It's not a good time.
Yeah, I learned my lesson after that. Stop before there was this family bowling next to us once, and they had a little kid, and like he's trying to throw the ball, and his ball got stuck halfway down in the gutter, and he turned around and just started crying. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go down there. So I went down there. Well, use the proper method, walk on the gutter. Uh, Went in there, got his ball for him, and brought it back. He like stopped crying when he saw what I was doing. I came back and he just this face just lit up when he saw I brought him his ball back. I was like, "Why don't you let him use the ramp?" And I was like, "He refuses." He says, "I want to bowl like mommy and daddy." I'm like, "Oh, that's so sweet."
I want to try those ramps one time. I bet I'd be good at bowling. Not that good, but it's fun. I either do really, really bad or I do really good at like once every now and then, but it's usually pretty bad.
I just wish I could throw a ball straight again. I can't do it. I can only hook. My brother taught me. The guy in the Asian racing team with that guy from auto body class. Uh, Found out he bowled. So me and him would bowl. I grew up bowling with my mom. Just throw straight down, straight down. He taught me how to hook, and I was like, I can't throw a ball straight anymore.
That's a good thing sometimes for bowling, though. Hey,
Oh
Zach,
yeah, if you can get it right.
yeah, this is true. Zach, what was your favorite subject in school? When you were in school, what did you?
Lunch.
Yeah, lunch. For sure, lunch. Dumb question.
I don't know what my favorite subject was. Probably auto body. Got away
Mine
with
was
so
probably
much
PE.
stuff.
I did
It's not
horrible at
bad.
English, horrible at math.
Oh, English was
Oh,
my
I know I
favorite in
might do.
college.
I just might make a video to show how I bowl.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that'd be cool.
interesting. Oh, jeez. I've only made one video of me bowling, and because I needed it for what did I do? A trailer review on Matrix Resurrections, and I kept calling out all the nostalgia they were pointing out, or all the nostalgia that was in the trailer to remind you of the other movies. So I do like just little things where it cut to me and I say nostalgia, and one of them was I wanted to throw a strike and turn around and walk back to the camera and say nostalgia. That took like a game and a half. It's like when you're trying to intentionally throw a strike and record, and it's like I kept leaving like 2 pins, 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins. I'm like, come on, tired of recording. Finally got
Yes,
it in the second game. No big
Lunch
deal.
LOL. Unfortunately, my school years weren't good.
Oof.
I know, but your subject, like, were you good at math? Were you good at English, science? What did you like? Or you didn't like none of it? Just lunch. It's still his favorite subject, lunch.
I really liked English in college because we did a lot of writing papers, man, and I think I still got that paper. I wrote a paper about the teacher just said just write me a paper about something you love, and I wrote about the car scene, and she like stopped me after like when we turned them all in and everything. She stopped me after class. She was just like, I really love that paper you wrote. I never knew about the car scene. I was always wondering about that. Da, 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 da. So she got so much information out of it. I hated math. Was good at it,
Okay.
but I hated it.
I wasn't even good at it. I did horrible at English. I did it. It sucks because I
You
did bad at
speak it, don't
English,
you?
not properly, and same like with Spanish. I did, but there's so much different slang in Spanish and stuff that my mom spoke like well, my mom could talk a sentence and she'll speak. She's English, Spanish, and some native all mixed in one sentence. So we grew up not very proper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I took Spanish for 3 years. I don't remember much. What was I doing?
Did you sleep
I'd
through
say
those?
math up to algebra.
Yeah.
Hmm. I forgot what that last one I took was. It was like statistics my senior year, but it was like a blow off class. Statistics and calculus, yeah, like blow off. I'm like, I don't really need this, but fill your time. Because I lost my job at Caterpillar. I had an apprenticeship at Caterpillar and messed around and let my brother borrow the car I was buying from him. And he destroyed the engine while he was in South Carolina, so I couldn't get back to work or finish the apprenticeship program, so I had to drop out of it.
Oh
Like,
no.
you motherfucker! I was mad. But I did work for Caterpillar for a week. Oh, I was going into what was I going into? Mechanical engineering.
I liked
Then
PE.
I went to the wrong college.
I went to college. I was gonna wanted to be a medical lawyer. Growing up, I seen so many people that were poor that couldn't afford lawyers and stuff. And when I went, I had to do, they make you do all the medical classes first. So I
Yeah.
ended up like that. You get some of your law ones in there, but you have to know what you're doing in order to do that, like firsthand. So I ended up becoming a CNA at first and working doing that for a long time for a while instead of I never went back and finished my law thing, so that sucks.
Yeah, I wanted to. Only went to the college I went to for their marching band, like one of the most
What did you play?
world-renowned college marching bands. Drumline,
Nice.
everything drumline.
Nice.
Um, there I played third bass and cymbals. Um, well, I started out third base, and like we started the year, and then the veterans came back from drum corps. So we had to do a re-audition and I ended up on the cymbal line. I was like, all right, that's fine. But I was working with the tenor line guys, and they were like training me to play tenors the next year. So, well, that's going on.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Our band was like 400 and something people.
Oh wow.
Um, our drum line was like 100 people alone. It was awesome.
I
But
bet it was.
I'm going into the school. I could have went to UGA. I could have went to Georgia Tech, but I went there for their band. Um, but I went. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go and do my mechanical engineering here. Study on that. Come to find out, dummy didn't research. They didn't have a mechanical engineering program. So I was like, I should have went to Georgia Tech. Dang.
Oops.
So I finally declared my major. I think it was my second semester. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this. 'Cause I love law and everything, so I got into forensic science. Um, and I was gonna minor in psychology. Uh, kind of for my mom because she had her psychology degree. I was there for like 2 years. Um, halfway through my second year. Um, no, yeah, halfway through my second year. Um, I got my dorm room and everything. I got a roommate who happened to leave the same day. So I'm talking to the RA. I'm like, well, what happens now? And it's just like, well, if we don't get an influx of people, the room is yours. I'm like, cool. And I took, where did I go to? I went to my criminal law class. That was in the morning. And the next class I had was photography. It was worth 3 credits, 3 hours. I
I
was
love
like,
photography too.
I'm like, yeah, yeah. I had some time to kill between the classes, like 2 hours to kill. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the student center, shoot some pool. I get to the student center and scan my ID, and it was like, dude, did it? My home, soup did it. Huh? Type. Soup did it. Says you're not a student here. Like, what do you mean I'm not a student here? You're looking at my student ID. He was like, well, Zoop did it. You're not a student here. Man, I got all my pool gear and everything. I'm like, I just want to shoot some pool, man. He was like, you gotta go talk to the Busar. So I go talk to the Busar. The Busar's like, type. You gotta go talk to financial aid. I'm like, what? Go talk to financial aid. And it was like, oh yeah, we didn't receive your payment. I was like, but y'all let me pay for a dorm room? It's just
Hey Matthew, and welcome back, Mike. Mayhem
but yeah, they never
production.
received my financial
Battlefield.
aid payment. Oh, there's my guy. What's up, Matthew?
Yeah, I heard you guys. You were on his panel. I missed
Yeah, that's a fun with that silly.
it.
That was fun, man.
Yeah, they're good people. Good people over there.
I was going to go to college and learn how to write, but I decided to take $20 classes to learn code.
Ooh,
Nice.
maybe a better option.
Hey, Nani.
I used to know code. I haven't done it in
Happy
decades.
Rebel.
I don't
Everybody's
think I can
coming.
remember.
Hey, everybody.
Binary. I was building computers. I just left all that stuff behind in high school. I was just like, I forgot how to read binary, and that saddens me. I'm starting to pick it back up.
Nani, do you guys
Until
got any
inspect your
questions for?
screen.
You got any question? You guys got any questions for Zach? Any questions?
Oh, Shelly Seashells, do you sell your seashells by the seashore on a
Welcome
shiny
back,
day?
Matt. Hi, True Crime. We're kind of slowed down here with our questions. So if anybody else has any questions, I didn't have many, but
Cars and guitars. If you could own one car, mine is a 99 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. But if you could own one car,
64 Impala, clean, clean,
one
clean.
car, what would it be?
That would be a
And it's
64
set up for
Impala.
you to drive it and everything. It's accommodated to you. What car would you get?
Bumper cars. Just kidding.
Bumper car.
No, that's definitely, I would want 64 Impala.
Which year?
64?
64.
Yeah.
I was always partial to the 63. It's just something about that grill. The grill and the taillights, how it kind of hits that point. And the
Yeah.
64s is when they started going flat. And then the 65 went a whole nother direction. That's a weird, that's like a weird 3 years of cars that changed body style dramatically. I'm trying to think, what year was that
67 Ford
car?
Mustang.
Happy
Ooh,
I
a
accidentally picked
67
myself up.
Shelby GT, a 67 Shelby GT 500. You want an Eleanor? Hell yeah. That was a
I'm back.
great
I kicked
looking
myself
car.
out.
Good.
Nobody ever has to kick me. I kick myself. Hey, Chicken Snake. Mayhem says, Zach, your intro's too low.
See, Rome gets me. She knows I like that 63.
64 is my favorite. I've always, well, we had one for a little bit, but didn't get to fix it the way I wanted to. One day again.
I think I knew
What else
one
has Zach not been
guy.
asked?
I did know one guy that had a 67. It wasn't a Shelby GT 500, but it was a 67. He just left it bone stock. I was like, that thing is beautiful, man. It's
My dad
like,
he used to paint cars and stuff, but he had a whole bunch of old cars that he had a DeSoto. It was so clean and diamond tuck interior. It was gorgeous.
it's like that and that to the other Impala I like was that I think it was 96, that 96 SS. That thing, I don't know what I don't know what it was like about that thing. I don't really like round cars. I like edges, but that one
Yeah.
for being a round car, oh, I love that thing.
What is Zach laughing at? What? I need to look at the chat. I missed something.
I
I
don't know.
missed something. The other
Something's
day
cracking him up.
he had the giggles so bad we were all just laughing and didn't even know what we were laughing for.
Are you reading Serena's jokes? Of course you do, Battlefield.
I hit the wrong button. Sitting here all a mess with my glasses on trying to read chat.
Battlefield, I installed my CB antenna. I meant to do a walk around on it. I still got to post pictures. That thing came out nice too. I wire tucked everything behind the dash. It's clean. Oh, dango 34-hour resets. You ever ridden in a rig before, Zach? Oh, man.
So Matthew's live too. What time did he start his live?
Okay, I'm hearing more trucks out here. Ain't enough room for all of you. Oh, somebody finally parked next to me, and it's a dang pickup truck, one of these hot shots. Wannabe truck drivers. You can go park at the Lowe's over there. They ain't gonna bother you. Open that spot up for an actual truck.
An hour ago.
Oh wow. I didn't realize it.
2 hours ago. Y'all doing tongue twisters now in the chat? That poor antenna. It's a screw you. That thing is professionally installed. It's been holding up too. I gave it the Indiana test. I installed it in right there on the border of Indiana and Ohio and took 70 into Indianapolis, so it got the test. She's still holding up. I hope you like the sound of a truck cranking all night, because that's what you're getting, buddy.
Mike, I'm still virgin in that department, cough cough.
No, jeez.
I'm still trying to think of questions for Zach. I'm all out of questions. So how long did you guys? How long ago did he tell you guys to write down questions? Because I missed that.
Oh, he told me the other day. We were he was on a stream with us. Or was that Friday? Might have been Friday.
Zach, when did you say you're getting your tattoo? I need a tattoo so bad.
Therapy.
Yes, I want one like right now.
Jesus Christ, Serena. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if look, I need you to look at something here, because this is like a pet peeve of mine. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If a woodchuck can't chuck wood, why the hell are we worried about how much wood it could chuck if it can't? Who cares?
Well, I've never heard that answered like that before.
That's something I've carried with me for about 20, 25 years. It's like, who cares? If it can't do it, I don't care. It's just it's not even a real animal.
I'm thinking Sunday if my sister comes by.
Lucky.
Tattoo?
Yep.
Ooh.
I want to get one here soon too. I don't know how soon, but here soon.
Yeah, I gotta touch up and wow, 2 or 3 new ones here. I'm gonna get SICK 2210 going across my fingers. Um, here. I'm gonna get SICK 2210 going across there. I gotta get a rose tattoo here for my fallen brothers and sisters, and I gotta do a cover up over here with a cross for my mom.
Uh-huh.
Get some. I gotta find the right person to do that. And then I got this one. I got a long one down here that says I am 420. I gotta get finished.
I
There's
want
so
to
much
get.
ink to get.
I'm gonna get the MMIW hand on my side of my arm, but I know it's funny when you showed your knuckles. I have a ribbon on my hand, a purple ribbon for epilepsy, for one of my granddaughters, and then I have like an angel on my uh, like on my chest, but by my shoulder blade, kind of like not shoulder blade. And but that's for my other granddaughter. My grandson tells me, "I want you to get my name tattooed on you too." I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "Yeah, I wanted to go across your knuckles." So I'm like, "Okay." You want me to have Dawson across my hands? Okay. Nanny gangster over here.
Oh, I gotta get my X. I gotta get an X right here. Um, something my guitar player brother from college. It was some kind of therapeutic thing he did because he felt I was so full of negativity. He was like, "I want you to take a pin, time to time, just put an X on your hand right there, and every time you look at it and notice it, just when you're feeling all negative like that, think of something positive." And it actually worked. I don't know what kind of mind game he played on me, but it actually worked. I would look at it, just like, all right, and I just start thinking about something
Oh,
positive,
weird.
get out of my negative mindset. So I want to get
That's
that
kind of cool.
an X officially tattooed on there
Yeah.
for him. May he rest in peace.
Ma'am says I
But
should get the
yeah,
hand tattooed on my hand. No, on my shoulder.
I met this guy the other day. He had like bones tattooed on his hands. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I have a friend that has
It's
hers
done
like that
nicely.
too. My friend has hers like that on her. I think it's her left side, but she has
I'm going to
sleeves
get
on
a
both of
cross
them.
on my left bicep, and on the bottom of the cross, I'll have my last name intertwined into the cross.
Nice.
Huh.
I have a cross on my leg.
This, I guess this cross will work here. So I got 2 Japanese characters up here right now. It's supposed to say evil tree. Who knows?
You
It
said
was
you're
my
getting
first.
a cross covering
It,
it?
it was my favorite. It was my first tattoo. I can't roll this sleeve up enough. That was my first tattoo done in my buddy's basement by him, and me and that gentleman no longer on speaking terms. He tried to mess up my good name, so I want it covered up, even though it's my first, which is supposed to be sacred, but it's the person who did it. I don't want to see it anymore. So
Yeah.
cross goes over here.
Let's see if I can. Shit, let me see. Turn on my camera without you guys seeing my messy hair. No, I don't know how to turn my camera.
It's a process.
I guess I was gonna show you my tattoo on my leg.
I learned that the other day.
Yeah, I'm like, where's the
Process.
turn? Where's the turn button?
It's like in settings, camera, and it's like mine shows like 4 different
Oh, you
camera
can't just
options,
push
and
the
it's like,
button?
I can on my phone. I have where is it? More settings, camera, and down there it has like camera 2 1 facing front, camera 2 3 facing front, camera 2 2 facing back, camera 2 0
Oh,
facing back.
wow.
What is all this?
Maybe I could do it like this. Let me try it this way. Can you see
Oh,
that?
across?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So Curry, do you make a lot of curry in relation to the actor Tim Curry? Isn't that? I, all right, Serena, you're talking about tariffs and this stuff, and now you're talking about you're jokey now. 38 days. Is it 38 days, Runk? Don't remind me. I still gotta get my stuff together though, because
Oh
me and
shoot,
DV be.
I might get the initials UP and MMIWG as well.
Sweet. You gonna get 3 tattoos at one time?
Get
You're
across
gonna
your neck.
be high. I was like, toughen up, Buttercup. He was like he had. Well, I get why he had to though for the movement, the gummies and stuff. But I was teasing him.
Oh, damn it. That's the other one I need to get. I need to get Mississippi on my back, going across my back. Man, I might get that one.
I know. I always think of all kinds of different tattoos. Like you're never too old for tattoos. Don't judge me.
I went around as a social experiment. It was before YouTube. I went around a different tattoo shop to see if anybody would do a. Let's just say I just seen the movie American History X, and I wanted to see if somebody would do a swastika on my
Oh
chest.
my god.
Nobody would. I'm like,
You
yeah,
were really
yeah, I
asking
get it,
people.
I get it. Like, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Yeah, all right. I wish I could have filmed that. Because just some of the reactions from some of these people is just like, what?
That would have been hilarious.
Oh. But the trick was, this is the thing. When you invert it, it's the actual it's actually a Jewish symbol. Um, it I forget the exact meaning of what that symbol is, but it's got Jewish roots, and they just adopted it for their hate.
Yeah,
And you do it the right way, and it's just like it doesn't mean what you think it
that
means. It
happens
means
with a
like
lot of
peace,
things.
like peace and prosperity. Actually, is.
Yeah.
But nobody would get it. Nobody would get it. It's,
It'll
That
soon be
happens
my
with a
birthday too. I think 27 days.
Uh-huh. Is it that when Mike's going to
oh
see you?
yeah, that's right. Yours is
Hmm.
before mine. Okay. How do I like being related to Zach?
Huh?
I don't know what you mean.
Related to Zach.
I mean, the sense of like community. He's definitely a brother. Oh yeah, I'd kick it. I'd kick anybody's butt that tried to do something to him in public if I'm around. Because I've already been through that encounter once. Because I got a buddy from high school, who's a brother. He has cerebral palsy. And we all went to Six Flags, and we were getting on this ride called Thunder River, which is whatever. It doesn't matter. Uh, we're in line, and one of the attendants comes up. And I was just like, "Is he disabled?" And my buddy's name Mike. Mike just looks at him. He's like, "No, I just walk like this for fun." And the dude just laughed. He just laughed. He was like, "Look, No, I asked because you guys can come through here, the quick pass lane. It's also for disabled. He was like, "Oh, cool, come on, guys!" And he was like, "All right." And there was like let's
Front
see,
of
I
the
think
line.
me, Steven, Jared, Jonathan, and I think Randy was there. So him plus five of us. And as we're scooting over to the fast lane, there was a group of young whatever punks kind of I think they were in front of us and it was just like, oh, you get to go forward because of the R word. And my buddy Jonathan automatically turned around. He's like, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
Well, it's not fair. You all get to go because you got a damn. And Jonathan just walks over and say that shit again.
Yep.
And that guy just like, well, you ain't gonna do nothing. F you and you're our friend. And whop!
Oh.
So it was on.
What he
There's
gets?
probably it was like four or five of them. So we soundly kicked their butts. Security comes in, breaks us all up. Da 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 da. We're telling our side. They're telling their lies of his side. Witnesses confirmed what happened. Actually, they kicked them right
Good.
out the park and
Good.
escorted us on to the front of the
As they
line.
should have. Yeah.
That
What
was a fun day.
jerks? People are jerks.
But
Good for you
yeah,
guys.
I don't mess around with stuff like that when I got somebody that's a real good friend. Hey, you're not gonna sit there and say stuff like that. This person is probably
Absolutely
smarter than
not.
you. This dude, my buddy Mike, he is a computer genius and probably one of the favorite people I love to play chess with. I got to move his pieces for him, but let's say we've played 100 games of chess. He's probably beaten me about 80 times.
Okay.
He is good, real
Yeah.
smart as a whip, and I love seeing that with Zach because like I learned stuff from everybody. It's just I love meeting people that I can learn stuff from,
Mm-hmm.
and Zach has gotten me more involved with getting better in the mindset of prepping, um, learning little tips and tricks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the relationship, Serena. I love meeting this guy. I love that I
Yeah.
met this guy. He's awesome.
Same. I wouldn't trade it.
Oh yeah, I got friends I'd cash in to get another one of him.
I'll swap that one out.
What's this guy doing out here? God, he's not stuck in here with me. I'm stuck in here with him. Is it? Sorry, that's a quote from a movie. It's a movie quote.
I was like looking like
Watchmen.
this.
No, Watchmen. It's from a movie called Watchmen. Zack Snyder movie.
When do you go live again next?
uh,
Did you say you only go Saturdays? Is it you who said that?
I'm random.
Random?
I'm sporadic, but I should be home. I told him today I want to be home like Monday.
You gonna do
So
more movies or what are you doing?
there's some videos I got to cover, so it's gonna be live. I'm working on re uh re-uploading a video I did on Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier that I'm having some trouble with, storage issues, stuff, whatever. I want to re-release it by adding, like I'm adding clips to it and music and stuff like that. That's just for now. But the next review I'm gonna do, there's a fan request, Cocaine Bear. That's the next one I gotta do because I've been wanting to do that. Ray Liotta's like his next to last movie. I don't think it was his last. I think it was his next to last movie. 'Cause I think he did a movie after that that was in post production. But movie based on a
I'd love hanging out with any one of you. I hung out with Bratty twice and I loved it.
It was fun. It was really fun. Second time was even more fun. We're at the bowling alley, and he was bowling with his family and sees me, and he took off and just kind of left them. Forgot he was bowling. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot. We were visiting for a while, and I was like, you forgot to turn your turn at bowling like 20 times. It was a lot of fun though. He lives an hour from where my mom lives, maybe even like 45 minutes or so. So when I go see my mom, I get to stop by and see him too. But last time, so he met in the same town where my mom lives, and we got to hang out.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Now I gotta make Serena mad. Uh, she says everyone is related no matter what. Acts 17, verse 26. From one man, God made every nation of men that they should inhabit the whole earth, and he determined the times set for them and the exact. I'm sorry, Serena, I'm not religious. Um, I don't get me wrong, I grew up in the church. I grew up with all that Southern Baptist Christian. I'm more of I got more into Buddhism with my Asian family. Um, that kind of made it a little more sense to me, which is weird. But I've been through the whole church thing, and I let's just say there was a tragic accident that happened that kind of made me. It didn't really deter me. I tried, and things just started making less sense after it happened. So I just abandoned the faith. I've been to Bible camp,
Yeah.
and I was like 16. All right, uh, I got rebaptized and everything. I was trying, but none of it made sense. Things just
Yeah.
didn't make sense to me. I'll never knock anybody for being religious. Never. I'll never take anybody's religion from them unless it's something absolutely nut job like those snake charmer people. That's the snake churches. Like, what is wrong with you? I wonder
Yeah, to
those
each
people can
their own. I mean,
they can stay over there. I'll never knock anybody's religion, man. Like, believe in what you want to believe in. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, Adam and Eve is supposed to be the first two people on Earth. Then we're all related. That comes back to that what you're saying and being related. Uh, it was Adam and Eve were all committing incest. I was like, that just doesn't matter. But I don't know.
Chrissy.
I don't know. I played in my church's orchestra. I played alto saxophone. Was drummer for the youth ministry. Um, and also in our orchestra. My pastor asked me to bring in my tenors from marching band. He was like, I had a nice effect. And I was talking to his son was the drummer, Ryan. I told him about it. I was like, your dad suggested it. He was like, bring him in. Let's try it out. And he kind of liked the way it worked. So I did like an auxiliary percussion thing. So it was kind of cool. Um, hey, I was all in it, man. I was all in. Things just, but yeah.
Drive safe, Chrissy.
Hey, BBB.
Beep, 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 beep. I love Chrissy.
Oh yeah, I love that. She's so nice enough to keep me around in that community. And we got Zach in there now.
Hmm.
We are a lovely bunch of coconuts. It's
And I'm addicted. I go watch you all.
just-
I try and pop into every one of yours. Every one of all of yours, I should.
What's our
I'm late.
topic for? Oh, that's right. I gotta submit some BBB. I'll hit you up later. I gotta finalize them, but I got some suggestion. One of those what you was asking for the suggestion topic question thing. I just gotta keep rereading it in my head to make sure
What did she? What?
if it
What?
makes sense.
What
No,
topic?
she's like, no, just she's asking for suggestions. Uh,
For a
it's
live?
like things to talk about that we can make like 5 questions out of that we can go through on the chat. Um, there's been some good ones so far too.
Uh-huh.
I just gotta make
I
sure
love
mine
that
are.
Shane dragged me to BBB.
I knew she'd love it.
Hmm. And then Zach took me to all you guys. That's how I know Chrissy. That's how I know you and Caldy and the whole gang.
Caldy. I think Caldy came out of nowhere on me. I forget how I met Caldy. Was it through JS Urban Adventures or was it through? Why did I meet Caldy?
Live stream topics.
Oh, I love Caldy to death too.
I'm
I just
getting
love
hungry.
meeting people doing this.
I've met some really good people. I've met some really bad people, but I've met some really good people. More good
Yeah,
than bad. More
that's
good
the
than
best.
bad for sure.
I hate meeting people that show sympathy for, and then come to find out they're the very thing you swore to destroy.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Like I'm on 2 right now.
I'm jealous. Zach is getting a tattoo in a few days. I'm jealous. Sitting here looking at my tattoo going, just jealous right now.
Amazon has a tattoo starter set for $40. Comes with a gun and ink.
Could you imagine? I can't even draw stick figures. Boy, would that be a mess. Unless Zach, unless Zach lets me practice on him. Come on, Zach.
Oh no. You are my canvas.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy really is gonna stay here tonight, I guess. Hey, you turn this truck off.
Good night, Debbie. I love you. I miss you so much. Thanks for coming. Sorry I'm being boring tonight. I can't think of questions and I don't have much to say. I'm just being lazy. And I'm happy that you're cancer don't have cancer.
Oh, this is just a
Maybe-
simple question, Zach. What kind of computer do you have? Like a like Dell or Apple or whatever. I'm about sick of my Apple laptop.
Mine is a Hewlett Packard. I hardly ever use it. I don't even know how to use it sometimes.
I'm doing everything off of my Apple MacBook Pro, whatever thing.
I just use my phone. Like I forget, my grandkids come over and they always have my laptop. And one time I was on panel and I thought, oh well, I'll read it through the computer. I got on there and my granddaughter was logged in on my name, and so her name showed up, and everybody's like, "Whose name is that?" And I was like, "What?" It was, and I didn't know how to change it. She had to come back and change it, and I didn't know how to swap it back.
I need to get a desktop. I think I'm gonna build one because I want to do some uh, PC gaming.
I just like to play poker, poker and Candy Crush. That's what I play.
I'll see I'm running Call of Duty and GTA's and all this stuff. The graphics are just so much better on a PC.
Yes, room. I have a bunch of those. I have a whole bunch of those. I'm old, honey. Granddaughter.
Last May, the community got me a Lenovo 2 terabyte 32 gig laptop.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice. Now, that's a good community right now.
Uh-huh. Hey, Zach, speaking of, I got some stuff that you might need to add to your wish list, and then they can send it to my house, and then I'll take it to you when I see you. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Rome, I wish. I have 8 grandchildren. 8 of them little turkeys. Grandkids are the best. Close, kind of, Rome. I'm 25, but
That's a lot of Christmases.
yep.
I don't know. Unless I got a kid out there I don't know about. Which I probably do.
You probably have
More
like 10.
grandkids. I think at least one. I think.
Rome, the first time I met her, I thought she was 36.
Everybody always says 36, like that number, 36. I don't get
You're
it.
not?
I wish I was 36. Now then I'd
I
have to do
thought
it
you.
all over again.
I thought you were younger too.
Thanks, guys. No, I'm old as hell. My grandson asked me if I went to school with Jesus. It was a messed up thing to say.
Well, Emery, tell your grandson to sub up to me. I need some
I
subs.
need some subs.
Trying to get this play button. I'm gonna get a
Hey,
fake one made for 500.
can I sub to you from, like, okay, because I'm subbed through my phone? No, you could just do that with thumbs up, huh? Like I could click thumbs up twice with my phone and my tablet, but I can't sub twice, right? Never mind. I thought I
Depends
had
on
an
the
idea.
account. Like if it's the same account, no. Whoa, don't touch that button.
I have hives, so I could feel hives again. Dang it. Mm, over here itching.
Any final words for tonight?
Just that I'm sorry I was boring. I didn't have a lot to say. I'm just chill mode. I love you. Thanks for inviting me. And next time, send me the memo so I could prepare. Stop doing that shit to me. But anyways, that's all. Everybody have a good night in chat. Buff, you have a good night. It was good talking to you. I'll bother you guys soon.
Huh.
Yeah.
Let me see if I learned any life lessons today. Uh, maybe. How can I tie that one in? Uh, always ask questions. Uh, yeah. If you're confused about anything, and you know there's a higher source that can provide you with that answer, never be afraid to ask questions or question things. Because I was in Chicago today at our drop yard, and I've been with this company for what since December, and this drop yard, I'm dropping this load off, and typically, get an empty trailer out of there. So as I'm sitting there getting ready to leave, I'm pulling out. My dispatch sends a message. He was like, "Go over here and go over to this other place, get an empty trailer, then take that over to this other place, drop it off, and pick up the loaded trailer. And I'm just like, why would I do that? I have an empty trailer right here that I just got here from this place. I'm gonna skip that step. So dude calls me, dude dispatcher, and he's like, "Hey man, did you go by and get that trailer from the place, whatever, Granger?" I'm like, no, I got one out of Riverdale. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, don't take empties out of there. I'm like, this is my first time hearing about it. Why is this my first time hearing about this? He was like, well, the local guys up there, they're trying to run a tighter ship to make sure empties are there for those guys. I'm like, well, this is my first time hearing this. Okay. So don't be mad at me, but whatever. But in the whole load assignment thing, I was questioning that. I was like, why am I going to this place to go get an empty trailer when I got one here? And I mean, I did send him a message, uh, and I did try to call him, and I got no response. And I was like, well, I'm not going to sit here forever waiting for a response. So I left. So then he dropped that little nutshell on me. I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude, whatever. Um, But always ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions about anything. Yeah. Stupid. It's just gonna waste more of my time, more of y'all's time. And, hey, I'm gonna end up doing this and
I
that
just
and
want to
that.
take a moment to say how much I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, for watching, and for being part of this incredible community. Unique prepping isn't just about me, it's about all of us coming together, learning, growing, and preparing for whatever life throws our way. Your support, your engagement, and your willingness to have these conversations mean the world to me. Whether you're here for the prepping advice, the faith-based discussions, or just to be part of a like-minded community, know that you are valued and that this space is always open for you. The world is constantly changing, and it can be easy to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even hopeless at times. But that's why we do what we do. We prepare, and not out of fear but out of wisdom. We recognize the need to take responsibility for our own well-being, for our families, and for our communities. No matter what challenges come our way, we stand strong because we have the knowledge, the skills, and the faith to push forward. Prepping isn't just about storing food and supplies, it's about building resilience in every aspect of life. So many people don't realize how fragile the systems around us really are. They trust that the grocery stores will always be stocked, that the power will always be on, and that help will always be available when needed. But we know better. We know that relying on others to save us in times of crisis isn't a strategy, it's a risk. That's why we take action now, while we can, so we aren't left scrambling when it's too late. It's about more than just survival, it's about maintaining our freedom, our independence, and our ability to provide for ourselves no matter what happens. Faith plays such a huge role in this journey. Without God, none of this would be possible. He gives us the wisdom to see what's coming, the strength to keep going, and the discernment to make the right choices. I always say that faith and prepping go hand in hand because both require us to step forward in trust that our efforts today will sustain us tomorrow, and trust that no matter what, God's plan is greater than anything we could ever imagine. If you're feeling lost, unsure, or discouraged, turn to Him. He has the answers. He has the guidance you need. I hope this Q&A gave you some insight, answered some of your burning questions, and maybe even inspired you to dig deeper into your own preparedness journey. If you didn't hear your question answered, don't worry, there will be plenty more opportunities. Keep sending them in, keep engaging, and keep being a part of this growing movement. Your voice matters, your input is important, and together, we are making a difference. Every conversation we have, every skill we learn, and every step we take towards self-sufficiency strengthens not just us as individuals but as a community. If you want to find anything Unique Prepping, visit the LinkTree link in the description. There, you'll find ways to connect, support, and stay up to date with everything we're doing. Your support truly means everything, and I can't thank you enough for being part of this journey. Every like, every comment, every share helps spread this message further, reaching more people who need to hear it. The more we grow, the more we can help others realize the importance of preparedness, faith, and community. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Not just for me, but for the people out there who might be searching for answers, who might be feeling lost, or who just need a little push to start their own prepping journey. You never know whose life you might impact just by sharing this message. Prepping is about coming together, and every action we take to educate, inform, and encourage others makes a difference. I love you all. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. Proverbs 21 verse 31 KJV. Stay prepared, stay unique, and God bless.
Well said. Bye.
Making moves like a chess piece, always on the grind in this game called life. Gotta sharpen up the mind. Unique prepping, got the vision locked and loaded. Every challenge that arises, I'm determined, I'm devoted. Stay ready for the call, answer life's demands, and we'll rise together. We'll take our stand. Unique prepping, it's more than a show. We're building foundations, we're ready to grow. Like, share, comment, let your voice be known. Together we can thrive, we're never alone. Every view, every like, your support is the fire that keeps me hyped. Comment, depth, and insight, share the vision wide. This community's growing and we'll ride this tide. So go ahead and subscribe, don't miss a beat. Tune in next time, let's make this complete. Unique prepping is more than a show. We're building foundations, we're ready to grow. Like, share, comment, let your voice be known. Together we can thrive, we're never alone. Let that fire ignite. See you next time, let's keep it bright. Like, share, comment. Prepping, it's more than a show. We're building foundations, we're ready to grow. Like, share, comment, let your voice be known. Together we can thrive, we're never alone. You pushing forward, let that fire ignite. See you next time, let's make this complete. Unique prepping is more than a show. We're building foundations, we're ready to grow. Like, share, comment, let your voice be known. Together we can thrive, we're never alone. Never alone. Never alone. Keep pushing forward, let that fire ignite. See you next time, let's keep it bright. Yeah. Let that fire ignite. See you next time, let's keep it bright.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5 verse 9 KJV.